That's a restricted area. Get back here. Oh, sorry. I was just curious. It still doesn't make it okay. You'll write up an incident report when we get back to headquarters. Yes, sir.
Oh, Yuito's team is the first to the objective.
Nice going.
Yeah!
Hey! Do you hear something?
Good instincts, Yuito. I'm getting other readings nearby. No. Captain, Tsugumi, a major other is a...
Major others are others that have killed OSF members in the past.
Captain!
It'll take a few minutes for the rest of the teams to arrive. This may be rough for rookies, but hold out.
Guess we've got no choice. Hanabi, let's go!
All right, I'm ready.
Let me borrow this!
The oil is making me sluggish. This thing does look pretty tough.
Yeah, we have to have a plan to fight it.
Here we go!
Oh, look up there. There's some material hanging down. Yuito, use your second kinesis to slam it down on his head.
Okay, got it.
Come on! Everyone, get back! Down!
Yuito, the other is covered in oil. So if you use my power, you can turn it into a big fireball.
Don't get worked up because it's a major other. Keep your eyes open. You especially, Yuito. Your power lets you use the things around you. Don't focus only on the enemy in front of you. Yes, sir.
Nice fire! You got this!
Nice. It's burning.
Did we do it? Are you okay? All of you, stay back or you'll get hurt.
Victory! The Scarlet Guardians have won! So the hero of this fight is, of course, Private Yuito Sumeragi, who took down a major other on his first assignment. Congratulations, Private Sumeragi. Let's hear from him.
Thanks.
How do you feel?
I'm glad we were able to defeat the other.
Your first victory on your first deployment. Was it satisfying?
I can't answer you very well myself. Please, ask the commander.
Septentrion 7th Class, Captain Seto Narukami. How did Private Sumeragi do?
Both Yuito and Hanabi fought very well.
The fact that Private Sumeragi was put under your command, Captain, must mean that the top brass thinks highly of you.
That's something you'll have to ask my superiors about. We're pulling out. The mission doesn't end until we get to Suo. Keep your eyes open.
Understood.
No sign of the crows. Looks like they got their sights on Yuito this year.
What do you mean, this year? Every year, the crows latch on to whoever stands out among the rookies. He or she becomes their new star. It's gonna be rough here on out.
What? Oh, man.
That just means you'll be in the limelight. You may get tons of interview requests.
Maybe they'll put him on the PR magazine like Arashi.
Could be. They don't know when to quit. Yuito, I know it'll be a pain, but don't answer directly. Just evade any questions.
Hentai Holocaust. Well, that's a new one. I never heard of that one before. I know the dude has tentacles coming out of his back whenever he activates one of his special powers, but let's hope it doesn't go any farther than that.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Or cables or something. I finally found out that there's a thing I have on my head. It's called a bunny mask, but it doesn't look like a bunny mask. It looks like some type of weird creature mask a goblin would wear or something, but I went ahead and equipped it, and there was a trophy that popped up for it, which I thought was kind of funny. But, that's actually what I got for playing the demo. The only thing is, though, is it ended up giving me just this piece specifically for this character. I don't know why it didn't give me two for the other character. Maybe it'll give me one when I actually play as her, because in order to know the entire story, you need to play as both characters, so... Oh, Cannibal Holocaust, okay. Or Cannibal Corpse.
Here they come.
Oh, looks like Tsugumi found the crows.
Okay, we'll keep this short. That's the end of this assignment. From now on, our orders will be sent directly from above. You can't refuse a deployment order. Go to the designated place at the designated time and carry out your mission. You can take on suppression assignments and training at your leisure, but don't slack off too much.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I was just saying Cannibal Corpse because it had cannibal in the title.
Crows.
They'll be here soon. We're jamming them, but it's just a matter of time.
See, you're talking to me right now, and it's specifically showing there's nobody in the chat. Oh, now it pops up showing there's somebody in the chat.
If you
I'll
have
tell
any
you,
further
man.
questions, ask Wataru. Okay, back to Suo.
The viewer count in this friggin' YouTube app is just bull. It's friggin' bull.
Captain, can I be
you never know who's in
excused
here.
I want to make a stop.
It's like, you know, if people come in and talk or say something, you know that there might be somebody there, but then again, you still don't know. And if nobody's talking for a period of time, if it's showing 0, well, you pretty much think it's 0.
You have to do it right now.
Just, I don't understand that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, fine. Do whatever you want.
Love you, Captain.
Oh, good God. Well, this is Japan. Things are different. Oh, look, it's even showing the mask that I have on my head in the silhouette there. That's kind of unique that they managed to actually have them show up in the cutscenes and all that stuff, because in some games, when you equip stuff, sometimes it doesn't show up in cutscenes, which is rather ridiculous, honestly. Level up.
I didn't just say that for the press. You two really did a great job.
Is there anything? That's the same spot as before, so let's go all the way to the end, I reckon.
Oh, Seto.
The pampered Sumeragi kid. What's with the attitude? Wait, Naomi?
Oh, Nagi and Yuito.
Naomi and Kasane. Good job today.
Kyoka, are you training rookies too?
Yes, we got a bunch of cuties again this year, so I have to do my best.
Oh my.
My guys are doing well. Hey, Kasane, was it? How was training?
I think I did as well as I could.
Good.
I'm pulling up the chat here so I can be able to look at it properly. There we go.
Kasane? Wait.
What is it, Naomi?
Are you alright?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine.
I just saw you on Himuka TV. You looked way too composed to be a rookie. I was very impressed.
Thank you.
I bet you were.
Kyoka Platoon. Everyone except team leaders is dismissed. Team leaders, come with me to headquarters.
Same
Got
for
wires
us.
coming out
Team
of her
leaders to
titties.
headquarters.
Titty wires.
Kasane?
CW Japan station.
What?
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
Have we met somewhere before?
We fought an other together. Did you forget?
It's all about the characters, man. You gotta think about the characters,
no.
man.
Not that. So, you have a sister?
You mean Naomi? Did you get hit in the head?
I do have this bunny mask on my head.
You're weird.
Weird
But your
friggin' bunny
power
mask.
was pretty good. Good luck.
Ron Moore, greetings and welcome to the stream.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Yuito. So you're friends with the Randall sisters?
If that seemed friendly to you, then you're weird as well.
I used to have a friend named Randall, and that went down the crapper. It was a she, too.
Really?
I'm heading back to headquarters. Keep chatter to a minimum outside. Crows are after you.
It's kind of funny, because she was like the first real friend that I had when I came back from college, when I actually came back down home, you know, before I moved again some years later. But then, like, I would talk to her every day, hang out with her, got to know other people she knew, became friends with them, all this other stuff, and then everything just kind of fell off to the wayside. And, you know, I think I told you, Agent, about it before, about her and the incident that had occurred that pretty much just ended up causing us to break off from being friends again, but that was her fault.
I'll go back to headquarters with you.
Naomi gave you a compliment. That's nice, Yuito. That was just because she happened to see me do something good. Kasane was pretty harsh, though.
20 or 30 something sound like
I'm
teenagers.
still jealous.
Teenager
If
angst
I'd
and
just gotten
awkwardness,
there
yeah.
a little earlier.
I'll drop the fool. Womb rower? That sounds rather painful. Oh boy. Hey, to update you on the gram. Okay. Well, it don't really matter. I could say it right here. Not like I have any contact with them or they even know I even have a channel. Basically, long story short, it was that time that I went out to go eat with her and another friend of ours, and they were already going to have somebody come over to one of their places at a later point, and I actually rode with her there when I should have taken my own car. And one of the girls ended up meeting a bouncer that just started working there at the restaurant, you know, just to get a quick lay. And so, long story short, they got tipsy. I was the one that was driving, and I kind of felt like that was going to happen, and I shouldn't even have done it. I shouldn't even have went, but I went against my own better judgment, and I should have just drove there myself too. But so I could have just dropped them off at home, dumped them off at this girl's apartment, got in my car, and got the hell out of there. But I didn't. I rode with one of them. But anyways, long story short, the bouncer showed up, and then the other girl, and then the other guy ended up showing up, and chit-chat was going on and all that stuff. And lo and behold, they were screwing in the bedrooms. There was one couple in one room and one couple in the other room. And it gets this, though. This is what's really screwed up. This girl who screwed this bouncer, she was going out on a date, on a breakfast date with another guy that she was wanting to see the very next morning. So, can you say whore? And trust me, she wasn't much to look at either. Like somebody beat her in the face with a 2x4. Let's see. Yeah, bitches. But anyways, long story short, the thing that kind of really pissed me off is I was trying to get in contact with a friend of mine to see if he could come pick me up or something. You know, I was explaining everything to other local friends of mine and whatnot, telling them what had happened and all this stuff. You know, I didn't really go into many details, but one of my friends ended up calling me, and I was talking to him about it, and he could actually hear him having sex in the background. And he was trying to get things together where he could come pick me up or have his mom swing by and pick me up because they only had like one car at the time. So,
you can't just say you're taking a detour and go straight home by yourself. Kaguro is always like that.
You're very serious.
No, you're the serious one.
so she couldn't go get me because I think she was picking somebody up at the airport at that point in time, and he didn't know when she was going to be back. So long story short, I had actually, that's when I was still working at that hospital, and I was still working on the day shift, and I didn't really fall asleep, I think, until sometime around 2 a.m. that evening, when I probably should have fell asleep a little bit earlier. And I was just in the living room on the friggin' couch, and they were slapping skins in the other two bedrooms. And then the next morning, one of them wanted to have the gall to go and say something to me about me being jealous or something like that. I'm like, bitch, I ain't jealous of you. I ain't getting no friggin' STD from your ass. Stupid cunt. That dumb twat acted like she was all that in a bag of chips, too. Take your own car with it. Yeah, exactly. That's the truth. That's definitely the truth. And she, anyways, the next morning, the one who I was actually closer friends with, I just flat out told her, I said, when are we leaving? And she said, we're going to be leaving in a little bit. I said, all right. And I left it at that. We got in the car. I didn't say nothing to her all the way back home. She dropped me off at my grandmother's. I got out of the car, didn't say nothing to her for like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, until I finally felt like I needed to go ahead and just vent what I needed to say. And I was like, you know what, I think there's some things we need to talk about. She's like, yeah, I think so too. And I'm thinking, well, why in the hell didn't you bother to say anything? You're the one that did it, you stupid bitch. So anyways, yeah, that pretty much went down the crapper after that. I felt betrayed, like I was just being used to haul their drunk ass back to the house. So yeah, I was pissed off to high heavens too. I was like, fuck these two whores, I ain't messing with them anymore.
Hey, it's Major General Karin Travers.
Keep your voice down, you idiot!
Private Yuito Sumeragi.
Yep. I was the dumb dick. That's what I refer to it as.
I heard you were getting chased around by the crows.
Yes, sir.
They're just like mosquitoes in the winter. Powerless, but annoying. So use them instead. It's easier to climb the ranks with some notoriety. You'll also learn a thing or two under Seto's leadership.
Oh, we were talking about what you had mentioned earlier. Excuse me. You know what? I can't remember. I don't know, whatever.
Anyway, keep at it. I expect big things from you.
I was looking back at the chat. I can't remember what it was. Something popped up for that conversation. I have to go back and listen to the
Major
stream.
General Karn apparently has had an eye on your talent since you were still a cadet.
What? Really?
Yes. The Septentrion First Class thinks you're promising. Don't let him down.
Major General Karn's faith in me. It doesn't seem to be because of my brother. He doesn't seem the type. Oh, crap. I can't stop myself from smiling.
Anyway, could you go report to Wataru? I'm going to go check on Kagero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why?
It seems like he stayed behind in Kikuchiba. I'm a little concerned. Oh yes, and Nagi, you entered a prohibited area back there. Write and submit an incident report immediately.
Sorry, I got a little off the kilter there while talking about it, but yeah, that was one of those moments where I thought I had a good friend when I came back from college, and turns out I did for a bit, but their stupid decision that they obviously didn't want to fix ended up leading to the downfall. So whatever.
Oh.
It's like,
wow, a Septentrion like Karn knows you.
It's like, you know, I'm trying to go out with you and hang out with you and all this stuff and chill out and go out to eat and all these things where that's just hanging out. And basically you just want to utilize me as a designated driver and then want to get a meat pole shoved in your cooch by the end of the night. That's all it is. By probably some douchebag white trash that walks around with his pants hanging down around his ankles.
He must really see something in you. It's so amazing that you managed to get his attention.
Yeah. But I'm a volunteer soldier.
You're finally here. I got so tired of waiting for you that I dragged myself out.
I tell you what, I laughed my ass off when I found out one of them got pregnant, and it turns out the guy that she was with turned out to be an asshole. I laughed my ass off.
Hurry up and give me your mission report to put on record. I want to get this over with so I can go play some games.
It's a distress signal. We have to go.
I'm coming too.
You were told to write up an incident report, Nagi.
But Yuito is going.
Hanabi, please go see Wataru for me. And could you help Nagi write his report?
And just like I mentioned before, the guy that she was with, when I tried to contact her on Facebook one day after the incident that happened with us, he tried to all beef up and think that he was top shit, and basically he was utilizing her Facebook page for whatever reason. And when I talked to her about it, she's like, "Oh yeah, I never use it anyway, so he's just the main one that's on there." She's like, "Just ignore him." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." I was like, dude, I basically told the guy, I was like, "This girl could talk for herself, dude." I was like, "Why are you talking for her?" You know, that whole freaking, "Oh, I could talk for her myself. This is her page. I could be dumbass caveman motherfucker.
I'll head over to Mizuhagawa.
What?
Yuito, be careful. It must be bad if Arashi is asking for help.
You're backing me up. I'm counting on you.
Of course, he, you know, it's like I said, he was another piece of white trash, so.
Be careful, Yuito.
Yeah, sorry about everything. Like Nagi.
Seriously, make it back in one piece, alright?
Totally toxic man to be better like the better half of the human race. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, women are just as guilty. Yeah, the guy was like, "Oh, you don't want to go to war with me, son." I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. Yeah, I want to go to war with you because I'm going to show you who you're fucking with. I'm going to show you. I'm going to make you shit yourself. That's when I knew it just wasn't worth talking to him. I was like, he's just another cancer in the world that isn't even worth my time to even say anything to. After all that was said and done, I just stopped, and I told her about it, and I left it at that. But obviously, that all went downhill, so whatever. I just can't stand people like that. Where's the... Now, see, this is one thing that kind of gets to me. Like, I know this wasn't meant to be open world at all, but I guess in a way, I kind of felt like I wasn't necessarily going to be going back and forth between other areas too much. Kind of relationship she has with her dad. Yeah. Oh, that's true too. Do I have... I don't have anything else. Wait a minute. Do I? I got 6? Is this 6? Looks like a 6. I'll just take 1 to do that. Yeah, I do. I only got 5 now. That's cool. Well, obviously it's going to expand from there of how many you're going to use. Now I got 4 left. So I could get 1 3 or 2 2s. Fight over a woman. Some dude talks trash to me or about me over a woman. She doesn't speak, and obviously... Yeah, well, exactly. Exactly. Obviously not that interested. Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is I wasn't even really interested in her. I mean, to start out with, I was, and then I was just, that was way back when. And then, after all was said and done, obviously, it just went down the crapper from there. And then after everything happened with this guy and whatnot, when I was specifically trying to talk to her, he pretty much just ended up ruining it even more because she wouldn't stand up and do or say nothing about it. She came to be a carefree spirit. Yeah, you can only be so carefree until you're pretty much like giving a shit about anyone or anything. It's like when people tell you to be open-minded and you're so open-minded your friggin' brain falls out. Not even thinking anymore. Pyrokinese, so that's when she's in my party. Oh, weapon attacks. Upgrade in a large area. Let's see, right at her perfect order, weapon attack. Shorten cooldown of item use. Hitting enemies stunned by a depleted crush gauge. Increases XP bonus, however, it doesn't work against strong foes. HP has been depleted. Well, that's strange. Let's see. I'm gonna just do this one. That way I'll just increase the attack of my weapons. See, I can't do any more at the moment. Woman has a good relationship with her dad, likely to be on the level. Yeah, that's what's been said. It's true. Let's see. Well, another thing is this girl who was a friend of mine, she didn't really have a dad in her life, I don't think. I mean, she did, but like her dad and mom were divorced, but like I don't think she ever really was around him as much as obviously she was with her mom since she lived with her mom. But anyways. So I guess with her not being around him much, that kind of ended up having an effect on her too, I suppose. So I gotta go to world map to this and that. I believe this. I think this does have an autosave because I noticed when I went to go save at one point, it didn't even show that I had 2 saves. But when I started it up, it showed that there was 2 saves. So I'm wondering if I'm just not bothering to look at the icon to see if and when it actually autosaves. Which I know what the icon looks like, but it's so small, it's like I'm not really bothering to look at it. There it is. Never mind saving. Okay, now I see it. I'm stupid. Well, it does have an autosave after all, folks. Or only guy in the chat. That's purty. Apparently, Sony doesn't like he's saying all of the taco persuasion are nuts. Oh. Oh, man. It's like Nutty Professor. Let me put my beef in your taco. What the heck? The mission is called Don't Get Cocky?
I sent you the location data for the distress signal. Confirm?
Crush gaze located below us up. Press L2 to bring crush. Crush gauge will be reduced greatly. Rush following attacks like these above attacks. However, quick action is required as the enemy recovers over time. Seconds in speech crush can only be defeated with brain crush.
Arashi should be there. Understood.
Why do I not have anybody in my party? Oh wait.
Keep this up. Did it.
Booyah.
I aim carefully. I'll be able to make the mission easier.
And I know there's different types of kill animations too, depending on, I guess, depending on the enemy. Oh, jeez. Wow.
Hey, Wataru. What's it like there? The extinction belt advanced while the city was being constructed. A lot of others came down, and it became a dangerous area. There are no plans to restart construction. It's a forgotten ghost town.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Good grief. There's like construction everywhere here. Ah, we got the jazzy stuff going on. It's that anime jazz. Oh, there's enemies down there. I was wondering what the heck that was. Scummy Rummy. It's called Scummy Rummy. That is a funny name for an enemy. Jeez. Well, I mean, I'm just as guilty, you know. Like, I'll pop in and out of stream sometimes. But I guess that kind of depends on what I'm doing, too. Wait a minute now. Okay, that's gonna wrap up around there. And then get up over there. Let's see what's up here. I don't understand why I don't have anybody in my party.
You're off the path.
Oh, so I have to be linear in this. Then why do you have it open, showing it's open for me to be able to go? There's some pop-in going on here. Oh, great. That was awesome.
I'm going to get stronger.
Oh, up, baby. Is there a, do I have enough for the brain map? I got 3, so that's cool. I get a 2-1 or a 3-1. Doesn't work for against strong foes. HP has been depleted. I'll see what this one is, though. Increase gaze of 50%. Learning in a second. For the same name, increase about 100. I'm gonna do this one since we're already talking about crush gauges. Overkill. Okay. And I got none left. That's what I figured. Mexico. Let's still listen on the phone. Oh man. Hard shell. Come across some of that. Break a shell. Yeah, thanks for telling me the obvious.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Come on. No.
Oh! Successfully breached shell. Attack
nice.
Now. Okay, battle's over.
That wasn't just breached, that was obliterated. Sky, oily looking sky. Let's see here. Is that gonna wrap me up over that way? That's gonna go down that way. It's bad when it comes to music. Really cringy and scratching in the head, like. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I kind of feel that way pretty much about any kind of music. Really. You kind of sit back and you're like, what the heck? Yeah, that's true. There's a really good, Persona 5 actually has a really good soundtrack. And I think Persona 5 Strikers, which I need to go back and play, I need to finish Persona 5 too, has some pretty good music from what I've heard. I don't think Yay. I already had that one. There is no new products. You're telling me there... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's all. There's nothing else here. What the... Y'all are crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. 1, 2, 3, let's jam. Blue's Clues sings the Cowboy Bebop theme.
Hi there, new guy. Right
yeah, that's true.
As you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Do you think you could help me out?
Of course. At your service.
You don't need to be so formal. Age and rank don't mean much here.
Oh, okay. I would like to help as well.
I'm glad that she doesn't seem like she's some cutesy anime type. You look at her, you kind of feel like she is, but she has a voice like...
Good answer.
She doesn't give a crap.
Gamma, connect Yuito to the SAS.
Affirmative. Arashi, can you use your hypervelocity to get behind the target?
Do I get hazard pay?
That's something you should take up with Major General Fubuki.
Fine, I'll help. You two handle the front while I take the back.
That's what she said. But she did say that.
Damn. It's the crows.
Yeah, I've been wondering how gun sword is. Gun X sword. Gun sex sword.
Give it my all.
Gun sex sword.
That's it.
What's with that drone? It totally gave us away to the others.
It happens. The crows have a right to use their drones to broadcast.
But I know how you feel. All right. You guys promise to back up my story later, okay?
What? For real?
Arashi, you're going to be reprimanded.
So, you know, why can't we just saw that in a cutscene?
So get your story straight and back me up.
Oh, she destroyed
Yuito,
the crows.
your power is psychokinesis, right? Use their remnants as you see fit. You can drop any crows that show up after, too.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I think there was a movie that I saw of it, but... I mean, I didn't see the movie, but I just know that I believe there was a movie. I don't know if it was a series or not.
Now I can take it easy.
Unfortunately, the fallen drone won't come back. Don't make its sacrifice be in vain.
But you're the one who knocked it down.
Hey, I just answered Yuito's request.
What?
What? It'd be nice if my thingy charged up faster.
Use SAS, Yuito. Fight speed with speed.
Yeah, no kidding. I just did that, but I gotta wait for the friggin' thing to charge. That's ridiculous.
Captain Gamma, I'm pleased to meet you. I thought Arashi told you not to be so formal. Just call me Gamma.
You look so old, Gamma. That's probably why he's acting like that.
Well, I am older. But even so, don't worry about it.
You hit it!
So that's a shield.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Now I can take it easy.
Oh, it only gives me a certain period of time. I'm only utilizing that. That's what that is. When it drains like that.
Put the pressure on.
Oh, the series? Okay.
Ugh, that was way too much work. I don't feel like doing anything now.
What are we gonna do about destroying the Crow's drones? Intentionally interfering with their reporting is against military regulation.
We accidentally mistook it for an other and destroyed it. It happens. Got it?
Yes, it was an unfortunate accident. Though I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Hey, okay, don't worry about it. You showed promise.
Alright, we'll leave it at that.
We did what we had to. Now let's get back to Suo.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. That seems like it really pushes up Spike to a newer level.
Hey, Gemma.
Elastic sword, that's funny.
What?
Your leg. You look like you're limping. Did you get hurt?
Oh, you're right. This isn't good. Running into more others now would be bad news.
I'm fine.
If you're limping, you must be in pain. We should at least do some first aid.
No, it's dangerous out here. We need to move.
I know a place. My family has a unit around here we use as an emergency shelter when we travel to Seiran. We should be able to treat you safely there.
That's great. Show us the way.
Copy that. I'll send you the coordinates now.
Okay, you're right. That is close. Gemma, you just have to tough it out until we get there.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Stop it. I know you, and you're always pushing yourself too hard.
So there's another new Kit Kat flavor that's out called Fruity Cereal, and it pretty much just tastes like strawberry Kit Kats to me. I guess it's supposed to have like a Fruit Loop, Fruity Pebble flavor to it. Well, can we walk waiting?
So this is the Sumeragi Family Evacuation Unit. It's a lot fancier than your standard unit.
You think so?
I know. We should tell Seto about this place and make it a safe house for Seto Platoon. It's like a little hideout. It feels perfect.
What's a safe house?
I meant to say West and Wewaxation.
It's like an evacuation site each team has that's separate from headquarters.
What's a safe house? What type of dumbass question is that?
OSF refers to them as hideouts. They come in handy when we're faced with casualties like today.
Recycling taste, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's right. Gemma, let me see your leg.
You're not fine at all. Look at all the blood. Stop trying to tough everything out.
I wasn't doing it intentionally. I just couldn't feel the pain because of all the adrenaline.
Yeah. Anyway, Yuito, you looked comfortable with medical treatments. I'm impressed.
I had health problems as a kid, so I have a lot of experience taking care of my own injuries.
I see. I'm sure your parents were pretty busy.
Yeah. You know who my father is, and my mother was killed by another when I was 5. We had a maid at home, but I just got used to doing everything on my own.
It's good to be independent. Though not sure that's very convincing coming from me.
Yeah, you could learn to do a few more things on your own, so Major General Fubuki won't have to worry so much.
Major General Fubuki? What does he have to do with Arashi?
I thought it was common knowledge. Fubuki and I are siblings.
What? You're the Major General's younger sister?
The other way around. You can't judge anyone in the OSF by our appearance. I'm Fubuki's older sister.
Arashi has the potential to rival even the Septentrions if she stops slacking off.
You assume my age.
How rude, Gemma. I just hate wasting my energy. What do you say we rest here? Even if we go back to Suo, all that's waiting for us there is paperwork and nosy crow news interviews. Hello, everyone. Aren't you the daughter of the Ichijo OSF hospital chairman? Captain Arashi Spring? Call me Arashi, please. Every year you newbies have the same reaction.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Hanabi Ichijo. The hospital is run by my uncle, who's the head of the family, so we aren't directly involved.
I see. Well, I suppose it's best if both of us avoid connections to hospitals and pharmaceuticals.
Hanabi, did you bring it?
Yes, I brought medication and emergency rations. Were the supplies here in this unit that old?
A lot of them were past their expiration date. I mean, my dad hasn't been to Seiron in a long time, so I guess it's understandable. Oh, don't worry, Gemma. The medication and bandages I used on you weren't expired.
Thanks again for your help. You two seem close. Did you know each other before joining the OSF?
We're childhood friends.
Not surprising the Ichijo and Sumeragi families would be acquainted. Well, you've come all this way. Why don't you stay and make yourself comfortable?
Yes.
Sounds like Arashi calls the shots.
If you want to know of a good anime to check out Basilisk. That's definitely one of my favorite animes. It's a series. And they also had a sequel that came out too. Sequel series. But the first series was better. I don't even think I watched all the second series. I don't think. Stand by Phase 1. Well, one of the reasons being is that it's dealing with, I haven't seen it in a long time, but it deals with like two warring ninja tribes, and both of them have, like, each ninja has its own like supernatural power, and that's pretty much the way I can really sum it up, I think, without spoiling anything, although then again I probably can't really think of any real spoilers considering I haven't seen it forever and a day. But the way that the story in the first series ended, I thought was really good, and the way that the voice actors deliver their lines is really good, and it was overall just really awesome. Matter of fact, I should go back and watch it again, considering I haven't seen it in, good grief, I don't know how many years. It had to be in the mid-2000s when I was last watching it, I believe. Cover your HP. You will not be able to return if location movement is limited. Give them gifts to strengthen your bonds, like in every friggin' JRPG nowadays. Give them gifts! It increases more character story, though, so that's understandable. Yeah, but there is a sequel series that's out there. I think it's on stream. I think I saw it on... Well, this is way back before Netflix started getting all woke. I don't know if it was Netflix or if it was Hulu or what that had it on there for stream. I think or maybe I saw it online. I don't know. But yeah, definitely see the first series first before you see the second one, because the second one, I think, actually comes right after the first one. I think it's supposed to be a direct sequel. I don't think it's a prequel. It might be a prequel, because I know it seemed like that we were dealing with younger versions of a couple characters that seemed like they were the same in the first series. Turn to manga and anime because they're tired of Hollywood and Western streaming content being crap. Yeah, well, exactly. I absolutely agree. Absolutely. I don't blame him at all. That's another reason why I've been watching older wrestling too, because they were actually more free with how they were. It was a hell of a lot more entertaining than the stuff nowadays. It just, in terms of story and characters and unpredictability and all that stuff.
Archie looks so different from the way they present her on TV.
She's always lazy when she's not on camera, so a lot of people call her Lazy Aura.
Lazy Aura.
What is this?
That suits her perfectly.
Watch TV?
I heard you took down another major other. Oh man, I wish I could have fought with you.
That's so weird.
It wasn't broadcast this time. Weren't the crows there?
No, a lot was going on.
Oh yeah, when Jake the Snake Python bit Macho, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was. I don't know if they planned on that or not. How's our Bond episodes?
Yuito,
Yeah.
wanna talk? I mean, we're on the same team now.
I didn't really think Pythons bit, though. I thought they pretty much just, obviously they strangle their prey, but then I figured, knowing they dislodged their jaw, I figured they just swallowed stuff whole. I didn't think they actually bit. I thought their whole defense was constriction.
Okay, but what do you want to talk about? We've known each other since we were kids. You pretty much know everything about me.
We didn't see much of each other since joining up. I thought we could catch up.
Catch up? I guess we haven't had the time to really sit down and talk.
Right? Why don't we go take a walk out of the city?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go bang in an alley somewhere. I don't really know how the Bond episodes work in this in particular. So, I'm pretty sure this ain't going to be like something of what we saw in Trails of Cold Steel 2. Especially not this early in the game, I wouldn't think. Oh, they are biters? Okay.
I haven't been on a relaxing walk like this in a while.
Me neither. I've been on missions constantly since being assigned.
We need to take time for ourselves like this now and then.
So, what were you doing between the time you were scouted and the time you joined?
Well, during my time at the academy, I studied, trained my power, and hung out with friends.
Me too. I guess there's not too much difference between the scouted and volunteer soldiers.
Yeah, we were both headed to the same place in the end.
What about everything else? How are your parents?
They're both doing great. Just the other day, they kept messaging me while they were on a date for their wedding anniversary.
They're so carefree. I'm glad to hear they haven't changed.
I found myself ignoring their calls for a while. It feels nice to talk like this again.
It's only been 2 years, but it feels like we haven't seen each other for much longer.
Yeah, it really does.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. Anyway, can I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
So, what do you think about Kasane?
Huh? Why are you suddenly bringing up Kasane?
Well, we're catching up. I wanted to ask you something that must be on your mind. And it seemed like you've been thinking about Kasane. A lot.
It did? Well, I guess I've been curious about her.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know how to put it. I can't get Kasane's face out of my mind.
You can't?
No. Her face looks exactly like the person who saved me when I was a kid. I'll never forget that face. So when I met someone who had the same face, I started to wonder if they were somehow related.
Oh, so it's just because she looks like the person who saved your life?
Yeah, that's right. The reason why I even volunteered for the OSF is because I wanted to be like the person who saved my life. She's the ideal image of what the OSF should be.
That wasn't exactly the direction I was going for, but I guess that's fine.
Then what did you want to know? I'll try to answer.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, you're really amazing. You've had this goal since you were a child, and you've been working towards it all your life.
No, I'm not amazing at all. You're way more amazing, because you were actually scouted.
That's not true. Being scouted meant that I had no choice but to enlist.
You didn't want to join the OSF?
It's not that, but I never thought about what I wanted to do in the OSF.
That's so like you. You're more comfortable taking action than you are thinking.
Hey, that seems like a roundabout way of calling me stupid.
What? No, I didn't mean it like that at all. You just put more stock into being proactive. Wait, that's not much better.
I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Ready to head back to the hideout?
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me out. I'm really glad we got to talk like this again.
I had fun too. Do you want to talk again like this sometime?
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, it's a promise. Don't forget.
I won't. You better not forget either.
I definitely won't. Well, let's head back to the hideout.
I mean, you can really go
She
anywhere and
hasn't
talk
changed.
like this.
She's so cheerful and energetic. I feel recharged.
You haven't changed at all.
Really?
Really? I mean, you're still into Baki. But I'm a bit happy that you haven't changed. Just staying being you.
Bond level 2. Oh! Ooh, it unlocks moves. Now I'm gonna have to do the bond points instead of it just being story stuff. Those anacondas are known for that. Yeah. True. Nice.
I want to get to know you better, you know?
Oh, like fighting habits? I guess that would be important if we're fighting together.
Wow, you're so dense, dude. So what is, wait a minute. What is this watch TV thing? Oh, okay. This tells what's going on with the previous thing.
A message from Kasane? I should check it right away. A call from Kasane? Maybe I can ask her a little bit about the person who saved me.
Yeah, there you go. Flop.
Sorry to keep you waiting. So, what is it?
I'm glad you get straight to the point. I was getting tired of people who force small talk.
Thanks. I figured.
Is there anyone you like?
What? Why is she asking me that? Does she?
What's your type? What are your plans for your future? Are you interested in taking over Randall Industries?
Wait, hold on. Why are you asking me that?
I'm running a background check.
Is that why you called me here?
Not just that. Captain Seto seems to have dropped his fountain pen around here somewhere. I wanted to talk to you anyway, so I thought I'd ask you what you knew about it.
His fountain pen? Well, now that you mention it, I guess Captain Seto did have a nice one. How come you're looking for it?
That's what she said.
So even you like to ask too many questions.
What? That's a perfectly normal question to ask.
Don't look at me like that. We can talk while we look for the pen.
Oh, we actually go into a thingy, too. So the different bond things can occur differently depending on, I guess it's all the, well, it ain't all the way up there, but it's might be over towards that way. I don't know, we'll find out.
Thanks, I'll take it.
You're saying thanks to just picking it up off the ground. What sense does that make? Or I guess I didn't use psychokinesis ability. PKs. Objects. Inside.
Do what you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's some of that in here, sadly.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Oh, that's cool. You also get stuff when you're doing the... Finally, some kind of Bond episodes that actually mean something. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay, use it.
Here we go!
I guess I'm getting better.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta have something high energy going on. Yeah, I finally listened to that music video you sent me, that Midnight Danger, or whatever it was. That sounded really awesome. Basically, we're treading back across other grounds to do this, though. Then again, I wonder if there's other stuff. I guess it might be some of the same stuff as before. Wait a minute.
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
a trophy. Here's psychophysics. Probably hitting a number of enemy a number of times with objects. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I bet Captain Seto would be happy if we found the fountain pen.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, let's do our best then. Conversation is non-existent, but I have to ask her about the person who saved me.
Yeah, that's really retarded. You would say that when you know you're already out to find the friggin' thing in the first place, and she knows that too. So walk around in circles. Yeah, and surely enough, there is. Yep, that's the truth. I guess that other stuff that I didn't find before previously would still be here. So it seems. Hot?
I guess you're not as useless in battle as I thought.
Oh man, she's really harsh.
Bitch mode.
Hey, I have something I want to ask you too. Is that alright?
What?
When I was little, I was attacked by another and almost died. But then someone from the OSF saved me, and she looked just like you. So, I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
We're about the same age.
Yeah, don't be a soy boy.
When you were
exactly.
a child, I would have been one too.
No, I mean, maybe you have a much older sister.
Shh, quiet. An enemy. Get ready to fight.
Okay.
Gee, I never knew this was gonna happen. Actually, I really didn't.
Let's do it together! Keep this up!
No, she helps.
Looks like we won. Huh? Isn't that Captain Seto's fountain pen behind you?
I think she's the second character that you play as.
This is it? Thanks. You were a big help. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
And there is certain parts where they'll intermingle with each other, but they kind of have their own separate stories up until a certain point, and then they're like both together, I think, for the rest of the game, from what I've heard. So.
About the OSF person who saved me?
Did you check the OSF registry?
Hang on a second, I gotta take a leak. Dee. Oh, hang on a second. Holy. Okie dokie.
Of course, but I didn't find her. I thought maybe she was discharged. Oh, right. The person who saved me had the exact same hair clip as that one. Can you tell me where you bought yours?
That's not possible. My sister made this for me.
What? Really?
Your power is psychokinesis too. Do you think you might be having realistic dreams?
Dreams? I can't really say for sure. I was a kid at the time, and my memory is a bit hazy.
I've always had strange dreams. Oddly realistic dreams. A woman mutters something about red strings, and then red threads encircle me like a cocoon. I thought my dreams were real when I was a child. It was confusing. I thought that since you also have psychokinesis, maybe you had realistic dreams too.
No, I'm sure it wasn't a dream. It has to be real. That person gave me this ear cuff.
I see. Then I don't think I can help you any further.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a weird thing to bring up.
It's fine.
Well, we found the fountain pen, so I guess I'll head back.
Right. Thank you. That was a good background check.
Oh, right. I completely forgot that was a thing. Why me?
All right. Goodbye.
I'll head back too. I'm tired. Maybe I should rest a bit. Huh? When did I get to Sumeragi Tomb?
Yuito, Kagero said they're running military exercises in the training area. We should join them.
Okay, I'll be right there.
What am I doing here? Crap, do I sleepwalk? I'll talk to Kaito about it later.
I'm still out of it. The training facility should be in OSF headquarters. When did I come to Sumeragi Tomb? It's creepy that I don't remember.
Oh, Yuito.
Great, we're all here now. Time for some three-man field exercises. The rules are simple. There will be a single flag placed on the field. The team who grabs it and reaches the goal first wins. And you'll be happy to know that your beloved Kagero has saved up his hard-earned allowance to provide the winning team with a luxurious prize.
Whoa, all right.
How are we dividing up the teams?
A lottery system courtesy of me and implemented by Sagumi. We all draw strings and team up by color.
Let's draw already.
Looks like we have our teams.
Let's do this, you two.
Naomi and I are in different teams.
Yes!
Nagi, Gemma, you'll regret it if Naomi gets so much as a scratch.
Got it.
Don't worry, my power is specialized for defense.
Sagumi, let's do our best.
Okay.
I guess we're on the same team. Let's see if you're as good as the crows think you are.
What's with him? Okay.
As I'm sure you know, I'm Shiden from the Scouted class. I have the same electrokinesis power as Captain Seto. You better not slow me down.
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's get started.
I'm sure everyone is fine with me being the team leader.
Objection?
What? Are you suggesting that an adult like you should be our leader?
Looky here, Shiden. You're just not really cut out to be a leader.
Hey, are you trying to make a fool of me?
See, that's what I'm talking about. I think someone more calm like Yuito should be in charge.
What? Me? I mean, I don't mind the responsibility.
Relax. You don't have to be so stiff with us. Welcome aboard, Mr. Leader.
Spoiled Sumeragi brat. I suppose he's used to giving orders.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's the matter, Shiden? You jealous of Yuito or something?
This is beneath me.
Oh, that's right. Didn't you put in a request to join Seto Platoon this year? What? Your hero Captain Seto didn't choose you? Oh, that's so sad.
Shut up. Let's just get started already.
Anyway, let's play nice out there, okay? Baki always says that where there's smiles, there's happiness.
Baki, huh? That's great. You hear that, Shiden? Don't forget to smile.
Enough talking! Let's go already!
Okay, let's look for this flag, but don't let your guard down.
Welcome back.
Ooh, it's time for my power, Yuito.
Thanks, Totoro.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go out if it's storming either. It rained sometime, I don't know, this morning or at some point last night, I suppose. Although it is the season for it, so... You definitely don't want to get out there when it comes to people who don't know how to drive.
I mean, I know they're just training visions, but the others here are always so realistic.
It's not just the others. Everything here is a simulation.
Is my body real?
Is this real life? Kind of that kid from that viral video where he came from the dentist. And all of a sudden he just starts screaming bloody murder. He's like, ah!
Yuito, you need my power. Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
Leave it to me!
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
I'm using this, Shiden. Now die!
Alright! I'm going to get stronger.
Level up. The Tomorrow War, yeah, I saw that video today that Yellow Flash ended up putting out about it. Yeah, I want to check it out too. Main reason because Chris Pratt is in it. And Tanya's got Amazon Prime, so dang, I could probably just start watching it today. Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough crap. Okay.
Here we go! We did it!
Hey, there's the flag.
We can't get through, though. Let's look for another way.
All right. Let's keep this up.
It might be easier to electrify now that it's wet.
Leave it to me. All right.
It's over already?
I think there's something over there.
Oops. So you guys doing anything for 4th of July? Ah, okay. Yeah, we didn't really... I was wondering if Tanya's family was going to be doing anything, but I haven't heard anything, and I asked Tanya about it. Tanya said that she didn't have any plans for this weekend besides just taking the dogs to the neighborhood.
Come on.
Finish it off.
Oh, why?
Now die! There!
Watch out for electric. You won't be able to move if you're electrified. Looks like I got stronger again.
Oh, I got it.
Let's regroup now. I need your help.
Get it, Yuito.
Yeah.
Yup.
And honestly, I kind of feel like knowing how expensive fireworks can be, I'd much rather just go to an event that's already doing it.
I'll take it.
Instead of having to pay a lot of money out of my pocket, because I feel like it's a waste of money knowing how expensive they are. You'd be better off just paying to go to an event. It'd probably come out a lot cheaper. And they probably have a whole lot more fireworks to see.
So, you need help? I guess I'm getting better. Keep this up. Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
I don't know if the football field out where Tabor is, if they have if they still do it for free or not, but you can go out there to one of the ball fields and they would be shooting off fireworks where one of the high schools are. They always used to do that. So I'm kind of wondering if they still do that. Well, they probably do, but I'm wondering if they charge for it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because like I said, just regardless of whether you have to pay to get into an event or not, the event's probably going to have a whole lot more to watch, you know, than what you would be able to afford, which would cost even more.
Okay, I got the flag. Now we just have to head to the goal. Stop dictating every little move. Just get going.
Ooh, scary. You're yapping like a chihuahua.
I know somebody else who yaps like a chihuahua. Or other people, I should say. Yeah, Tanya was actually telling me about when she went to the dog park a couple days ago. Loki ended up going and messing with a chihuahua, and the chihuahua kind of snapped at him and barked at him, which, I mean, that was his fault because he was invading his personal space. But then, Loki wasn't even doing anything, and a little bastard just came up out of nowhere trying to act like he was the cock of the walk. Like he wasn't even doing anything.
We did it!
Enough of the tutorials already.
Not bad.
Gotcha! All right. We did it. Here we go.
No, move my microphone closer too. I was saying that Tanya ended up taking the dogs to the dog park up a couple days ago, and there was a Chihuahua that had Loki had invaded his personal space, so the Chihuahua kind of snapped at him, and then Loki just got away from him, didn't have anything to do with him, and then the Chihuahua came up out of nowhere and started barking at him and messing with him a bit, and Loki didn't even do anything. So yeah, I know how Chihuahuas are. They're little bastards.
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
Which actually, my aunt and uncle have a Chihuahua, as a matter of fact, as a pet. But she's never been a problem or nothing, really. I mean, if she doesn't know you or something, yeah, she'll probably snap or bark or whatever. But, I mean, she even barks at me whenever I would show up to go see them 2 doors down. But then she sniffs me and realizes who I am, and then she's all over me. I remember one time when I was a kid,
sure this is the way, Yuito? As the leader, you should have the topography memorized.
Just shut up and come over here, young man. Come on, guys.
Jeez.
This should be the way, so let's keep going.
There was this guy that was a friend of my mom's second husband at that point in time, my first stepdad, and he had this little, I don't know what it was, but I called him Devil Dog because the way his ears stood up, he had kind of like a little bit of a devil. It looked like one of those Irish dogs. Irish setter, they're little small dogs that look like they have a beard on their face. They're a little shaggy. I was a kid at the time, so I didn't know any better. I didn't know if he was going to attack me or what it was, but he was just somebody who would bark at you if he didn't realize who you were. I remember one time I was out on the porch, and he was out there, and he started barking at me, and I freaked out, and the guy ran out there. I was like, well, what's going on? And I told him, and he got the dog away from me. I guess he probably didn't know if he was going to try to bite me or something, too. I was like, ah!
You need help?
Keep this up. Looks like the enemy dropped something rare. We did it!
Yeah, this is definitely not something I'm going to want to pay $50 for. I like it, I enjoy it, but now we're kind of repeating some areas here, and those static images don't really try to hold me the entire time. So it's something I'll definitely play, but...
It's down! Get everything! Now die!
Oops. That was an oopsie boopsie.
Got Hey! I'm losing this, Shiden. Let's keep this up. That enemy is stunned. That must be his spot. I can hit it! Come on! We did it! All right!
Level up.
Here we go! Be on guard. Okay, battle's over.
Okay, and we going through back. Why are we going back through one of the same areas as before? I got 6. Now up to 2 of them. Learn the second of the same name, allow up to 4. Well, lovely. Time enemies are disabled is increased, along with the potential to execute a brain crush. Learn this skill will increase the psychokinesis gauge by 50%, or just learning the second of the same name will increase it by 100. Let's do that one. Unless I'm using that a lot. And still got 2 left. No. I'm not really using those. Nobody's went down yet. I already got that one. No? Huh. Well, I thought I did. I guess I don't. Huh. Well, I'll have to do that for next time then, I suppose. Or can we run back here again and fight this thing and...
Shiden's electrokinesis might be affected. Let's keep this up.
But yeah, I'll get this when it's like half price, or $20 maybe. Based on what I've experienced so far, I'm like, no. Not paying 50. I can pay 20 and feel like I can hold on to something for that long period of time. Go ahead and pay 20 and feel like I didn't drop much in the bank. So. Or drop much out of the bank is what I should say. Anyways, I've been going for over 2 hours with the stream, so I'm going to go ahead and end it now. Oh boy. Anyways, I appreciate everybody coming out and all that other stuff, even though it was just one person, but... But, yeah, so I may be back tonight with something, or maybe just back tomorrow, or whatever, but anyways. But, I will go ahead and end this, like I always do. Later, taters.
You should...